it's April from April's Home, and today I'm here with a fun new palette from BH Cosmetics. This is their Aurora Lights palette. These are their color-baked eyeshadows, which are my favorite eyeshadow formulas from BH Cosmetics. This is from the Galaxy Chic line. I have all of the other palettes in that collection. They are among my favorite palettes. This is the BH Cosmetic Galaxy Chic palette. This is the first one that I bought. And you can see all of these beautiful colors based on the different planets and different things in outer space. And then they came out with the Supernova palette here. And I will go ahead and link below. I believe I have swatch videos for all three of these palettes. And most of the time these are all available still on BH Cosmetics as well. Occasionally like the Solar Flare or Supernova will not be available, but they usually restock. And this one is the Supernova palette. Again, a nice space-themed palette here. Lots of cool tones here. That one is definitely beautiful. And then last year they came out with the Solar Flare palette. This one has a lot more of the oranges and coppers and a few of the burgundies. And this one is absolutely stunning as well. These three palettes I just love. They are wonderful. They work really well. But my daughter especially, these are her absolute favorite palettes. These are the ones she uses most often out of her entire collection, and her birthday was recently. So when I spotted the new Aurora Lights collection out on BH Cosmetics, I definitely knew that I wanted to order her one for her birthday. So I have ordered her one, and I went ahead and got myself one as well, since we both love this collection so much. So here is the Aurora Lights collection. It is, again, a new release here. It says introducing the newest star in our galaxy, which I just love that they're all outer space themed. So they all kind of have a running theme of outer space. This looks like it launched in last month, so on the 8th of June. And I had to hold off on showing this so I wouldn't spoil it for my daughter. I've had it for a couple of weeks, and her birthday was just last week. So I'm able to finally swatch this for you. I just think it's so beautiful. It says create a kaleidoscope of cosmic looks, has 18 color-baked eyeshadows, apply dry for sheer shimmer. You can use it wet for intense shine. And let's see, there is another set that you can get. There is a matching 10-piece brush set and cosmetic bag, and you can see here all of the different ones in the collection, just like I have here. And also they had a bonus going on, and with a purchase, I can't remember, a minimum purchase, so the two palettes that I bought for me and my daughter, I was able to qualify for this Wild and Radiant Baked Illuminating and Bronzing palette. I'm not sure if either me or my daughter will use this. We don't use much bronzing products, but we might be able to pass this along to one of our cousins. This is just really, really beautiful though, so I thought I'd swatch this one real quick as well. You can see how pretty these colors are. Nice and vibrant. There's like a bronzy, almost like a highlight bronzy. They're all really shimmery here. And let's see. Go ahead and put that one there. So that one's a little bit darker there. So some nice metallics there, and definitely some pretty highlights. They're a little bit too shimmery for me and too bronzy for me, but I do think that they're really pretty, and I love their baked formula. Again, I just think it's wonderful. And I thought that this was really a fun bonus to get as well. But I will probably be passing that along to one of my relatives that I would know would probably get a little bit more use out of it than my daughter or I. But I thought I would go ahead and swatch that real quick for you anyway. That is the Wild and Radiant Baked Illuminating and Bronzing palette. But now on to this here, the Aurora Lights palette. I'm so excited to swatch this. My daughter was so excited when she got it on her birthday. She swatched hers right away and thought that the colors were beautiful. So here is the palette. You can see it comes with a nice size mirror up here, and here are the colors. I am very excited about this color here, Kaleidoscope. It seems to have a little bit of duochrome going on, sort of like a pink and maybe lavender shift. And then we have this one here, Prismatic, this one here, Gleaming, Sparkling, Polar, and Ombre, and this one here, Shining, Luminous, Flashing, Phenomenon, 24K, and Glowing, a very pretty green color. And then we have Magical, Fluorescent, Vibrant, Borealis, Magnetic, and Australis. So very beautiful. This is a lot of these colors are going to be something that I don't often use, but I really loved a lot of the colors over here in this section, and this color Kaleidoscope just looked so intriguing. Of course, a lot of these colors would just be fun as little pops of colors. but I was just really excited to get a new one in this collection since the formula is so wonderful. So I'm going to go ahead now and swatch each of these rows one by one. We'll go ahead and start with the first row. Okay, so I have swatched the first row here left to right. So you can see all of the colors from the first row here. This one is the one that is Kaleidoscope that I just love. You can kind of see here, see if I can bring my light in a little bit more, a little bit of a pink and lavender shift. Then we have the next two sort of purpley colors, Prismatic and Gleaming, and then this beautiful sort of gold sparkly one called Sparkling, and the blue there called Polar, and the white called Ombre. So you can see very sparkly colors. So these colors are really beautiful. I love how sparkly and pretty they are. I'm not 100% sure this palette would be like a standalone palette. I feel like you would need to pull in some other colors and use these as pops of color, unless you wanted to go with just like maybe a couple colors for an all over really shimmery look. So now I'm going to go ahead and swatch the center row here. Okay, so here is the second row of colors. You can see they are just beautiful. These ones swatched really, really rich and pigmented. This first one here is sort of a pretty like almost like a brick red or a little bit of magenta in there. It's called Shining, and then Luminous, then a nice silvery glittery one there called Flashing. And then this one that's sort of a taupey color called Phenomenon. And then 24K, definitely a gold color there. And then this beautiful green color called Glowing. So really, really beautiful colors. All of these would make such nice pops of color. So we've got our sort of lighter pastel glittery ones and then some richer earth tones here. So very, very beautiful. And then the last row here, some very colorful colors here. I'll be interested to see how these swatch as well. So I'm going to go ahead now and swatch the last row. Okay, so I have swatched the bottom row here and they are just beautiful. These are really vibrant colors here, very pink and purple. I don't know that I will use these pinks very frequently or the purple. I do love these last two colors. They're very, very pretty. The first pink here is called Magical and then Fluorescent. Let me see if I can bring the light in there a little bit more on those. They're very, very bright and pretty. And then we have Vibrant and let's see, Borealis. The purple one there is Borealis. And then the blue one is Magnetic. And then the last one here is Australis or Australis, something like that. It's a very pretty tealy color. So you can see lots of vibrant colors here. A very nice range too. You've got your pastels, your earth tones, and then some of these cooler, vibrant, fun colors here. So lots of stunning colors here. Definitely a fun palette. Again, not like a standalone palette in my opinion, but a palette that you could use for a lot of pops of color. Definitely fun and definitely a nice addition to the collection here. With these 4 different palettes, you've really got a broad range of very beautiful colors. Lots of useful beautiful choices to make lots of different looks there. You can see how pretty all of these would work together. So that is the Aurora Lights collection. I'll give you one last look at the swatches here. Just so, so pretty. This will definitely be a really fun palette to play around with. I know my daughter is really, really excited to play around with this as well. And as always, BH Cosmetics, the baked eyeshadows are just a really lovely formula. They go on so pigmented and they stay on really nicely. I really enjoy working with these. So this is the BH Cosmetics Aurora Lights palette, 18 color baked eyeshadows. Perfect to add to the Galaxy Chic palette collection here. I just love it. I'm so happy with this. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at this new Aurora Lights palette. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe for more videos from April's Home. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.